Hey folks, Rob here, and thought I'd do a quick video today, just a fun little video. I thought I'd show y'all some of my, all of my um, 22 single action revolver collection. And this is what I've picked up over the last few years. Well, this gun right here, this is my oldest gun, and we're gonna go in order of how long I've owned them. But this is an older. I've probably had this gun probably 8 or maybe 10 years. I've had this gun the longest. This was the first single action 22 I purchased back after the whole Sandy Hook thing and the ammo got so expensive. I basically got rid of every 22 I had just because I wasn't going to pay $100 for, a box of 22 shells. They were selling them for $10 for a box of 50 around here, and I thought, a 22 is a fun round. It's fun to plink, but when it becomes that expensive, it's no longer cost effective. So I got rid of every 22 I owned, with the exception of my little girl's Savage Rascal 22 rifle. And then when ammo started coming back, I picked up this, and this is my first Heritage. This is an older one. This was made in Florida. 6.5-inch barrel. Me and my little girl have shot the heck out of this. But this was our first one. This is the one I started teaching Maisie to shoot on, and she has put a lot of rounds through this, and I've taught her, basically how to handle a revolver safely with this gun. But that was my first one. And then from there, I picked up the Ruger Wrangler, and this was the second one I bought. This was a burnt bronze, and when they first come out, I really wanted the silver one. The silver ones I've wanted is the one I've wanted the most, but I never could get it. But this was one of the early ones. Of course, you see I have painted the sights on most of these. Some of them I still need to paint the sights on. These are some aftermarket grips that I bought that were like a fake ivory, and I didn't like it, and I painted them, roughed them up and painted them, kind of give them the look of, but they feel better in the hand. But anyway, this was my second one, and this is the Ruger Wrangler bronze one. Put a lot of rounds through this one too. And when I bought this one, I had the intention of giving this one to Maisie, and then I planned on getting the silver one, which is the one I've wanted the most, but I've yet to ever buy for some odd reason. But I was going to give her this one and keep that one and get another Wrangler. And in shooting these, the hammers on these these guns are all unloaded. There are no rounds in any of these guns. They're stored in a safe, unloaded. So I had the intention of giving her this one, but she liked the fact that the Heritage was a lot easier to pull the hammer back on, so she opted to keep the 6.5-inch. So that I passed on to her for her to use. So then I went out and bought. If you've watched any of my videos, I wanted to do a comparison between the Ruger Wrangler and a similar size barrel to Heritage. So I went out and picked up the Black Widow version in the 4 3/4-inch barrel, and that gun was defective. And anyway, it took them several months. I sent it back 3 times for repair. Every time I'd get it back, it'd still have just multiple light strikes, light primer strikes. It just would not. It would not go. It just wouldn't do its thing. So, and I painted the sight on this one as well. But this was my third single action, and I bought it to compare with that one. And like I said, it did come with the Black Widow grips. This is the replacement gun that they sent me for that one. So it came with the Coca-Cola grips. They did send me back my Black Widow grips because they were kind of a special edition thing. And so I still have those. So anyway, this was my third single action revolver. and that's a Heritage Rough Rider. So the next one I picked up was I picked up another Ruger Wrangler. I found this one in black, and I really wanted the black. The burnt bronze is fine, but it's not real traditional looking in the sense of a single action, so I wanted the black or the silver, which would appear to have a nickel finish, like more traditionally looking revolver. So anyway, I picked this one up. This has been a good revolver. All the Rugers have been good. The Heritages might shoot. They might be slightly more accurate, but the Rugers is just a nice quality gun, and I really do like the Rugers. So this would have been my fourth single action 22 that I purchased, and I've had this one probably 2 years. I bought it right after they come out, so probably a little over 2 years, somewhere in that vicinity. And so that was my fourth revolver there that I purchased. And then after that, I purchased the Heritage Barkeep. Have you noticed this one has the Black Widow grips on it? It came with the Black Pearl, which I didn't really care about. And so I put my Black Widow grips that should have been on the Black Widow 4 3/4 inch barrel. But this is the 2-inch, 2.68 or whatever it is, Heritage Barkeep. I know they make one that has a slightly longer barrel, but this was the first model they come out with. Like I said, it had the Black Pearl grips. I actually gave them away in a YouTube kind of a flash drawing, and put the Black Widow grips on it. But this has been a great little gun. We've had a blast shooting this little gun. Me and Macy go out sometimes and just put rounds to it, because it slows you down. You have to take your time. You have to unload it with the pokey stick, and it makes for a more enjoyable, slower range session where you can kind of just focus on the basics of gun safety, and just a great thing to teach a kid. And Macy did like this one because of the short barrel. She could hold it better. She doesn't weigh a little over 100 pounds. Maybe, I don't think she weighs 100 pounds. So anyway, that would have been my fifth? Yeah, fifth. So after that one, I picked up the 3.5 inch. This is the Heritage Rough Rider 3 point. I don't know if it's 3 3/4 or slightly less, 3.5. I think it's 3.5. Bird's head. But this is a great little gun. These are kind of hard to. These with the bird head grips were always kind of hard to find in our area. I found this one on Kentucky Gun Company at a really good buy. I got this for, I don't know, it was around $150, and it came with the Magnum cylinder. So this is, of all my 22 revolvers, this and one of the others is probably my favorite. Just because it's more compact. The bird's head grip fits your hand really well. It's just in my opinion, I like this style of grip on a single action 22. And so that would have been my sixth one that I picked up. So that would have been that one. So later on, I bought, Macy likes shooting the Barkeep so well that I thought I would pick her up her own. So this is Maisie's Barkeep, and she's a pretty patriotic little girl. She's been taught to be conservative and respect her country and her flag and her freedoms. And I bought her this with the American flag grip, and she absolutely loves it. Mark Thomas at Thomas Leatherworks made her an absolutely beautiful holster for her to carry this in, and she, we love shooting these things. We get our Barkeeps out and go out and plink. I don't film a lot of that, but it's because she don't like being on camera. I have to catch her in just the right mood to be on camera. But so this is Maisie's Barkeep, and she really loves her little gun. She loves her holster. But it's all these, and a lot of people don't like the Heritage guns because of the safety. But I mean, if you're teaching a kid, honestly, it's not really a detriment in my opinion. So the last gun I picked up just about a month or so ago would have been the new Ruger Wrangler with the bird's head grip, and this has like I think a 3.75 inch barrel. This is the Talo edition. Comes with the leather holster, the DeSantis, real nice leather holster. It's ambidextrous. You can use it either side. This one comes with the nice wood grips. I don't know if them's Coca-Cola. They got this nice, I don't know if you can see it there, but kind of a finger, kind of a relief right there. These feel excellent in the hand. And this I haven't got to shot this a lot, but this is just a nice little revolver. I still have to paint the front sight on this one. And I don't think I've painted the sight on my 3.5 inch yet either. So that would have been, and the last one I just picked up, I guess maybe y'all watched the video on, was and this gun, to me, a lot of people have said, I would not spend my money on that. It's just, that is a useless gun. And, this is not for a lot of people, but this is the new Heritage Barkeep boot. And it has a 1 inch, well, it's actually 1.68. It's 1 inch from here to the end of the barrel, but if you go back to the force and cone, I think it's 1.68. Just a little bird's head grip. It's basically a Barkeep with a 1 inch barrel and no front sight. But it's just a neat little gun. I mean, and this gun is unloaded. They are, like I said, they are all unloaded. But, this one, there is no sight, so when you aim this gun, you just kind of have to, kind of figure out where you want to be and kind of just shoot it. It's for up close, personal. These guns are kind of a modern day reproduction of back in the 1800s, early 1900s, when people would chop off their, the barrels of their black powder revolvers and, guns to make hideout guns. And these are just kind of a throwback to that. And this is just a fun little gun. Whether you'd spend your money on it or not, it's just a fun little gun to just play with. And I've enjoyed shooting it. Haven't got to shoot a lot yet. This week coming up when I'm off, weather permitting, we're gonna put a lot of rounds through. We may shoot all of them. We're gonna have some. We're gonna do some shooting this week, weather permitting. So, anyway, guys, I just thought I'd bring you along, and that's pretty much the end of the collection there. So, well, we'll lay that out a picture. But anyway, that's my single action 22 revolver collection as of right now. I do have a couple more that I plan on adding. There's some guns out there that kind of interest me. The Diamondback one they come out with, I kind of had my eye on that. Once you start collecting these Heritage Rough Riders, you want. I would like to get. I'd really like to get the 16-inch barrel gun. There's another one that's completely ridiculous, but I mean that Heritage makes them from 1 inch barrel to 16-inch barrel. So, I mean, not a lot of gun manufacturers today has that wide a variety of barrel lengths available, grip styles. The Heritage is just a fun gun to shoot. They're economical, good to teach your kids with. The Rugers are nice guns. Honestly, if I had to pick one or the other, I'd be hard pressed because I like them both equally. I don't believe I would pick one over the other, depending on what was important to me. If having the option of 22 Magnum is an important thing to you, then definitely you'll want to go with the Heritage, because you don't get that option in the Ruger. But if if that doesn't make no difference to you, then the Ruger Wrangler, you're limited in the options to the the 4.62 inch barrel and the 3.75, I think. So a little more limited in barrel length and configurations. No Magnum option, but they're Ruger quality, and that's all I got to say about that. They're Ruger quality. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has gone on too long. I hope everybody enjoys the video. Has a great weekend, because it is Friday, even though I'm still working, but I got to hit it again tomorrow. So appreciate everybody watching, taking the time. Leave a comment down there, and which one do you like? Which one is your favorite of the bunch? And maybe you have a bunch. Don't forget to go, if you do Facebook, go check out the Hamilton Outdoors Facebook group page. On there, you can, if you have these guns or whatever, and you want to post some pictures of them, awesome. That's why it's there, for my subscribers and viewers to have a way to share their stuff. Not everybody has a YouTube channel. There's millions of people out there that just watch, and would love to share some things, but they don't have an outlet for that. That's what that Hamilton Outdoors Facebook group page is for. It's for you guys to share, ask questions, to share your pictures, put pictures of your collection or whatever. It's for you guys. And I appreciate everybody that goes over there and joins that. Anyway, I have rambled way too long. Of course, anybody that watches my video knows I'm kind of tend to do that. So everybody take care of themselves. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next video. I appreciate y'all.